Matt Lenihan, Boxing Social, in association with Empire Fight Store. Glad to be joined by Izzy Asif. Look, GBM's growing by the day. We're here another stacked card, former world champions, world title challengers, some good prospects, a terrific main event. Is it? Look, let's just have a run through of this show, and nowhere to hide, and there is nowhere to hide in a lot of these fights. Very true of the title given.
Yeah, this is a show, certain ways, showing about levels. How good are you? How much have you got left? Shaquille Thompson thinks he's one of the best middleweights in the country. I believe he is. Shows Friday night. River Wilson-Benn's been in the higher quality fighters, been in with Hamza Shiraz and Tyler Denny. Yeah, he's come short, but he's been in with them. Shaquille Thompson's a step up here, shows you levels. Reece Mould still believes he's that world level fighter. He's up against a seriously old school, experienced fighter, Ryan Walsh. He knows what he's doing. He's in it for a tough fight. Then the ladies, Tyson Gallagher versus Tori Alex Willis, it's going to be fireworks. There's so much pride at stake here. And then you've got the two big ones, Maxi Hughes and Hughie Fury. The show goes on. Matt, can you believe this is in one show I'm talking about? You think I'm breaking a card, we've got two separate shows. No, so one night you get every single one of them fights.
Yeah, I was going to say, look, when you talk about just one of the names and you've got 2, 3 and 4 on, this journey has sort of escalated and it's gone really quick. We've spoke about a number of occasions. What's for you, and there's a few on here, what's the standout fight? Is it obviously it's easy finding, aside from the main event, what's your standout fight?
You know what's really intriguing for me is two fights, Reece Mould and Ryan Walsh. Because there's so much rivalry, there's so much kind of history between the camps.
Everything's on the line for both as well.
Yes. Who goes on? If Reece Mould loses this, he's not at the level he thinks he belongs at. Ryan Walsh loses, is he going to call it a day? A lot of tension, the rivalry between Maxi Hughes and the brothers, they've got a lot of tension in the camps. That one fight. And the other one I'm really intrigued for, Hughie Fury. I've just got this feeling about Christian. So there's certain things Christian's done, but I know as a promoter, makes me know that he's not just coming for the paycheck. Like, he's flown in 2 weeks early. He's flown in 2 weeks earlier. We've said, look, it's not our job to fund that because I pay for my own flights, I pay for my own. That tells me a lot about, when I'm a promoter, it tells me a lot about a fighter.
He's not coming to survive, basically.
Far from it. And the other thing is, I think he phoned the office up, and as soon as he got announced, he bought 25 ringside tickets. That's a telltale sign. This guy's coming to cause an upset. He wants a Fury scalp on his record. 7 knockouts out of 9, only lost once. 6'9", huge. Made me feel 5'4" out there. Then. Yeah. So yeah, that's another fight that I'm really looking forward to. The card goes on, even from the undercard, watching Ed Hardy make his debut. You got Jack Bateson on there. You got Taz Nadeem, Naphtali. You got Muhammad Ali. It goes on and on and on.
When you look at as well where the
Kobe McNamara, huge ticket seller, great talent as well. He's in a tricky fight.
I'm just about to say, when you look at where these fighters have been previously as well, and the fact that you managed to get them all on one card on a big weekend as well, and it's almost obviously Matchroom have got a show the day after, and when you look at it, you must be really proud of what you can put on, especially with sort of this. Obviously, this company's not been here for 10 plus years. You're still growing. It must be a bit of a buzz for you, going, you know what? Look at the lineup we've got on Friday.
Matt, in your home city, Sheffield born and bred, 2.5 years as a promoter, to put a card on the biggest sporting platform in the world, one of the best cards the city's seen for a long time, 3 title fights on, former IBO champion, heavyweight big name Hughie Fury. That's a pinch myself moment. I woke up this morning and I thought, wow, this is happening in my city. The media come out, the media intention's been massive. We've sold every single seat at the venue. My phone's going off, want tickets. There's no tickets left. The only place you can watch this live on DAZN. And yeah, Matt, you know our journey from the start, and this is one of them moments I look at and think, wow. But don't get carried away, because obviously you've got to keep myself grounded.
More to come as well.
I've made it no secret, I want to mix with the big boys. Listen, I don't kid it, I don't compare myself to anybody, but I make it no secret. I'm not in this sport unless I can mix it with the big boys. And I say that every time. I've said this for 2.5 years, and I stick by my word. And tomorrow night, we're going to prove to a lot of people what GBM's all about and why there's so much hype about us. It's going to be a special night, 1 or 2 tricks, 1 or 2 surprises on the night as well. You might have heard about one of them.
Might have done.
Yeah.
It's different though, and it's good. It shows you though, doesn't it?
Yeah, listen, it says a lot, doesn't it? It says a lot, but yeah, Matt, it's a special night for us. Me personally as a promoter, but listen, it's about the fighters. They're the stars of the shows. There's been a lot of big names at ringside as well. So yeah, it's going to be a good night.
Yeah, if you've not been to a GBM show, you can't come to this one, but watch it on DAZN and make sure you get your tickets for the next one. Look, I've got to ask you, obviously, man of the sport, former fighter yourself, last week we saw an incredible event, incredible, top to bottom. I've spoken to Sean O'Hagan today, got his thoughts on him. So Josh Warrington, hell of a career, whatever he does next, tip my hat off to him. Obviously the main event as well, Anthony Joshua. Can I ask you, I didn't think I got your prediction for that fight, but Joshua Dubois going into it, what were your thoughts and what did you make of how it ended?
I watched Dubois against Hrgovic and I thought he took too many shots. I thought he didn't have the defences up there, and like a lot of people think, I thought Joshua, in the form he's in, the punching power and the finishing Joshua got, I just thought Joshua was going to catch Dubois early and finish him. That was my prediction. I was wrong, and I can say, put my hands up, I made a wrong prediction on that. But listen, Dubois, credit to him. You know, he dismantled him. He made it look easy, didn't he? He put a real performance on, and I was said in another interview before, he fought Joe Joyce ago. How many years ago was that?
What is it, 4? Something like that? Lockdown, wasn't it?
People writ him off. Come on, everybody writ him off. Shows you he's worked hard, he's got in there, he's proved himself. He had a close fight against Usyk. He went to Hrgovic, beat him comfortably, and he just dismantled.
Baby Miller as well.
Baby Miller, and he's gone there. AJ's backyard almost has been the favourite man, the star boy, and he's gone there and he's dismantled. But listen, AJ's made some huge night. I was at Wembley and I was thinking, wow, who else can put 90-odd thousand, apart from Carl Froch, obviously? Who else?
80, sorry.
80, sorry. Who else can put 90-odd thousand in a venue like that? Everybody turning up. AJ's done massive for British boxing, and credit to him.
Are you surprised with some of the criticism he seems to get? I mean, when I look at it, and I think from the outside looking in, I get it if you're not like maybe a dedicated fan of the sport, it's fickle, but it's not like maybe football where you look and go, well, there's 11 players on a pitch. It's one guy, individual sport. He's done a lot. He changed British boxing.
Yeah.
He brought the big nights back, obviously off the back of the likes of a Carl Froch and everyone else and things like that. But he really hit the big numbers and he sold out. I think he's on 7 stadiums. Yeah. Does it surprise you sometimes some of the stick that he gets, or is this just the fickle world we're in?
The fickle world we're in, it doesn't surprise me whatsoever. And you hear a lot of it, but when you've been a fighter and you know the emotions people go through, you can really relate to it. So I'm so careful. Even though the promoter, I've got to give my opinions and I've got to be truthful to my opinions. You're always, wary. It's a tough business. It's a hurt business. And Joshua gets a lot of criticism in my eyes, but I think he takes it pretty well. I think he's learned how to take it. And when you see him react a certain way against the Usyk fight, you didn't see that reaction. I think he's learned to live with it. It's just the world we live in. We live in an internet happy keyboard world where everybody criticises without thinking, good old days where you got a backhand of gun, aren't there? When I grew up,
Can't do that now.
No, when I grew up, I'm old school kind of British values are like, you respect your elders. You didn't say, you always looked out your neighbours. I love that kind of cultural feeling. You don't miss it. The world's changed so much, and you see a lot of division and a lot of people negativity. And a lot of criticism, and you do one little mistake and people never forgive it. But bring that with a whip. I'm joking. I'm joking, Matt.
No, I know you.
But listen, it's discipline. And that's what boxing does. And being in gyms and like being youngsters in gym, and I know I'm a massive advocate of promoting community cohesion, working in gyms, and bring discipline to kids and the youth and all. And I think if you're busy in your own life and you're active doing a lot, you don't have time to go on a computer and slag somebody off. You're more concerned about achieving stuff in your own life, and that's what you don't see enough of. Yeah, he gets criticism, but listen, he's got a very healthy back balance. He's made a legacy for life. We've seen a great career he's had. He's made unbelievable history for his family, generations to come. He's made a lot of people money as well. Let's not kid it. A lot of people in boxing have earned money on back at AJ. So let's not now start slagging him off or having a dig at him just because he's had a few losses or whatever. He's a bloke, he's a man. Heavyweight business is hard. It's a tough sport, mentally, physically, emotionally. Listen, he's done great, and credit to him, and credit to his promotion team and marketing team. They've done an absolutely unbelievable job. AJ's a massive name, and I still believe he fills the stadium out. That's the thing, you're saying people are criticising him. You put him in Wembley.
They're still going to come out.
You put him in Wembley in February against anybody, and they sell a stadium out.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one.
Never mind the Fury fight that's going to happen in 2025.
Yeah, the two of them, allegedly.
Yeah, no comment.
No, well, let's see what happens. Izzy, look, appreciate your time. A terrific show tomorrow night. Obviously live on DAZN. Make sure you obviously tune in if you're not there in person. And we will catch up after tomorrow night to react to everything.
Always a pleasure with you, Matt. Cheers, mate.